thinking that I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have to call the come use it. I got a lot of power and I let her abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same. I'm on a whole nother page. Like the came, I'm in a whole nother lane.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Magic. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now, here's Banchero. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Magic pick up two. From the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Off with the layup. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Wagner drives in. On the wing, Isaac. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The wide open look here for Ingles. That 3 off the mark. And it's Orlando's ball.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Going inside. Here's Wagner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Pass to Pakusevsky. They could use a bucket, and he sinks the layup.
A lanky Pokusevski getting around the defense. Pretty good contest, and he finishes anyway.
Here's Suggs. The Thunder pull it in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Banchero grabs the board.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game.
Second team foul. At the line for your defender, Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shea's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Orlando leading. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Magic moving the ball around. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Anthony nowhere around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Pass to Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Carter.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Anthony. And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Now, here's George. He is still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score. I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Here's Van Kelly. Off target at the rim. Oklahoma City trailing. To the paint. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
He can, and for the Thunderbirds, they're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He's signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Oklahoma City?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Wagner. The tray. They grab their own miss. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Traps in the tray. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
They get a hand on it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the baseline jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making the mid-range look effortless right there. There is no doubt this guy is a 3-level scorer.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ingles can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Wagner has it in the corner. And here's Anthony for 3. The Thunder pull it in. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
On the free throw, no good.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Holmgren. Up and in on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Carter with the screen. The shot by Anthony, no good. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder are able to retain possession.
In for the Magic, Gm17.
Here's Williams. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Here's Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Isaac outside. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Giddey. And that one, good. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here's Anthony for 3. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Pass to Joe. 5 to shoot. Here's Pokusevski. Holmgren with the steal. Giddey with it. Isaac picks him up. And here is Holmgren. Over Anthony. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
To the left wing. Here's Joe. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Here's Anthony. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Thunder score.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Wagner. Count it. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Oklahoma City.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 17. To the wing on the left. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. All sorts of time. And he overshot that one, missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Banchero, that's good.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And stolen by Bull. And finished off by Banchero.
And so much athleticism from Banchero, that will translate well to the NBA. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Williams. Paolo Banchero making his last shot.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
For the Magic.
Boy, you guys think about the Orlando Magic. It's been a franchise that hasn't been able to get any kind of footing in the right direction. This all transpired after Dwight Howard left. They've had a number of high draft picks. We've got to see what happens from here.
4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his first points of the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front, leading by 17. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Fultz.
I'm open!
Pass to Suggs. They set the pick. Shoots the three. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder lead by 17. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Good work defensively by Carter. Giddey, no one around him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. The Magic making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Timeout for Oklahoma City. Time for your Thunder Girl. Come on, everyone, make some noise.
The Magic trail by 17. Here's Suggs. It's stolen by Dort. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
To the right side. Here's Ben Carroll. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Giddey. On the wing, Ingles. Oh, good with the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
There's a screen by Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the jump by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Outside Williams. To the wing right side. Holmgren with it. And the jump by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Wagner. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the jump by Holmgren.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Another miss by Orlando.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chet Holmgren.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Williams trying to break free. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now Fultz looking to end the run. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Mr. Fultz more than happy to fire away from range. Pretty shot, Markelle.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ingles. Fires from deep. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one